So these proms are getting out of control. I'm reading that a mom drops $16,000 on her daughter's prom arrangements. The mom says she desired to give her daughter the prom night she was never able to have and would do it again. It's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I wanted to share this. So there is a video down here. I'm gonna share this video in a second. Let me pause that. I'm gonna share this video in a second. I will say this girl on here, it was to me she's a spoiled brat, and I mean, duh, right? Her mom is willing to pay $16,000 on her prom arrangements. But there's a lot of things that she said that I would agree with, and it really did change my mind on my first thought. But we'll get to that. Y'all stay tuned. Let me know what you think. First, I wanted to go through this breakdown where it says the mom spent $1,300 on a floor length gown. I mean, you can get cheaper ones, but I didn't. I mean, especially if you got it like that, right? I didn't think that was. I mean, that's I guess all right. $5,000 on Jimmy Choo heels. Now, that I would say was too much. $175 hairstyling. I'm surprised that wasn't $1,000. Right? How you got $5,000 shoes, a $1,300 dress, and $175. I mean, my hair costs about that to get done. You know, I'm just saying that's not that much. So I don't know. Y'all let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong. $4,000 on a car rental. What in the hell did she rent? A spaceship? I don't know what she rented at $4,000 for a day. I'm assuming it's a day. I mean, you can get almost any car for, you know, between 1,000 and 2,000. So I don't know what she rented. You can get Lamborghinis for less than 1,000. You can get Rolls Royces for 1,500 to 2,000 a day. I don't know what she rent. I mean, what other car out there is there to get? You can get Ferraris for less than 1,500. I don't know what she rent. I'm baffled. Was it a Bugatti? Maybe I've never seen a rental on a Bugatti, but the other ones I've seen. So I don't know. $4,000 on a car rental, and then another 3,900 on a send off celebration. I'm assuming that's a party, which I guess it's not too bad for a party, but I'm still looking at this car rental, send off celebration, Jimmy Choo's are the things that stand out to me. She additionally spurs another 1,600 for a hotel. That's not bad. And $750 for photography and videography services. That's not bad. Would I spend any of this on my child? No. Not because I don't have it, but because it just where do you set the bar, right? I feel like you have to give your kids, regardless of how well you have it, you have to give your kids some sort of work ethic, you know, and not saying that this isn't happening because we're only looking at it from a small segment of their life, just this prom. But you're gonna see. Actually, we'll go ahead and go to the video. The way this girl talks and the way her attitude is like, I can already tell she's spoiled rotten. That's what my mom and uh and grandparents, that was the term that they use. But this girl, you could tell she's spoiled rotten, and I highly disagree with how her energy and how she's moving. I'll say I do agree with a lot of stuff she said. A lot of stuff she said was real, you know. So let's get into it. Let me play this.
Anyways, so a lot of people are just saying like, "Oh, 10K, that's ridiculous, ridiculous, la 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 la."
Oh, I guess she was responding to. It's not gonna let me show it here, but I think someone said something. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, someone said black parents will. Trying to look through the transparency here. It says black parents will spend 10K on a or 10K on a prom just for their children to take out student loans and be struggling to pay for college months later. 100% agree with that statement. I 100% agree with that statement. Far too often are we seeing, especially in this young generation, these kids pulling up in these uh, in these 1 year college graduation prom nights, or pulling up to these 1 year. They're paying 1 year of their college graduation for $16,000 is 1 year, and in some places two, depending on, I know here state school in California uh, goes for about 8 grand a year, so that's 2 years on one night, right? And then turn around and we be $100,000 in student loan debt, right? So I agree with that statement, and I'll leave it at that. Let's just listen to what she was saying again.
Which is understandable because I know a lot of people that's not normal for a lot of people and stuff. But as for us, my mom did that because she didn't get to go on prom when she was younger. My mom didn't have the life that she's giving me right now, and I can proudly admit that. So yeah, my mom does a lot that she couldn't do for herself. And if you've been following me, then you know that my mom is pretty successful with what she does and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's not like I'm trying to brag or anything, or I even see people comparing themselves. It's not that serious. Like, I would never compare yourself, because I think everybody, like, I've seen looks that cost $200 that looked cute. Like, it does not matter, but I'm just telling you what it was for me. Like, and the main thing that was all expensive was the shoes. And I really wanted those shoes and stuff, so it was cute. And I also keep saying that people keep saying that black people got their priorities messed up and stuff, and y'all always saying this about me. Y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Like, I keep saying, oh, we spending this. Obviously, if we spending it, we got more in the savings. Or obviously, if we spending it, we doing smart stuff with our money. Y'all don't even know what we doing with it. Like, y'all be like, oh, she's just a spoiled brat, yada yada. Actually, we do a lot of stuff
That part I agree with. I did the same thing, right? I looked at this and I said, "Oh gosh, she's a spoiled brat, probably gonna be in student loan debt if she even goes to college, yada yada yada." But we don't know. We don't know, and I think that's real. I think that's real because if you looked at my social media, right, I'm only putting out the stuff that I really want y'all to see. That's it, and it's always good stuff. I'm never putting out the hard work. I'm never putting out the bad stuff. I'm never putting out even like the good things that I do for people around me and people that I don't know. I don't put all that stuff out, right? I only put out uh, um the results of the hard work and stuff that I do. So you only see me, traveling, partying, hanging out, eating good food. I only post that. Working out. You see me working out and doing stuff like that. But I don't post the nitty gritty, So someone will look at me and probably be like, oh, he's got it easy, blah blah blah. And he's lucky to be able to do A, B, and C, but they don't know what's going on in the background, right? So I 100% agree with her on that. Let's see.
I don't post, like, we give back a lot, like a lot, but I don't post that because who's going to post somebody? Like, when you're giving back to somebody, you're not supposed to post stuff like that. I only show y'all what my mom does for me,
100%
but y'all don't
agree.
know what we doing with money besides the good stuff that we doing and the experiences and stuff. And prom was an experience, so it's like we did that. Like, it's not much to explain to y'all. Then I'm also seeing somebody saying like, oh, some illegal money has to be going on here. Why, when y'all see somebody that's either black or Hispanic or anything, it gotta be illegal? Like, it's just not, no, it's not adding up. Like, that was disrespectful and rude, and ain't nothing illegal over here.
I've corrected several people on that too. I've seen, yeah, I've been out with people, and we'll see a black person driving a nice car, and I've literally heard people around me, he probably, you know, sold some drugs for that. I'm like, I've had to stop people right there in mid conversation, like why he can't be a doctor, why he can't be a young doctor, you know, why he can't be an entrepreneur, right? Why couldn't he develop a product or go into a space that blew up for him? And just because he's driving a nice car doesn't mean that he's that. I mean, it there could be so many different ways that he can get that car legally, right? He could. I mean, it's easy to start up a business online. He could start up a t-shirt company and be making $10,000 a month. That's not like that's not unheard of. It can be a little hard to do, but it's not. I'll be honest, it's really not that hard to do. Uh, Granted, you have the right product, and and you get the marketing down. You can make $10,000 a month selling socks on Etsy. you know, um, and $10,000 a month can buy you a nice car if that's what you want. Not they don't have, just because, like she said, black or Hispanic does not mean uh, that they sold drugs to get it. So I agree with her 100%. Like that would have offended me, especially if I'm someone who is doing it the right way, and y'all want to come on here saying, "Oh, they selling drugs to afford a $16,000 prime."
At all. But for the most part, thank you for everybody that was being nice and stuff. And also, my mom said that she will do a video like saying what she does and stuff like for her job, because we get a lot of like comments and a lot of people DM us about it. And
I don't think her mom needs to do that. I think if it's real, just let it be real. Let the haters hate.
a lot of people just want to do like the same thing, I guess. So she said she's open to sharing some stuff. But to sum it up for all like the hate and stuff, my mom worked really hard for everything that she has and everything that she does for us. And that's why she's gonna do it, just like y'all parents would do the same, or some of y'all parents do. Even the people that don't have it all, y'all, some people parents still give them everything. So it's like, why y'all hating? Like, it's no need to hate. I promise you, life gets better. If you don't hate, then you'll be way happier. And also, when I post, it's not to brag. I post for the people that want to see it. Like, and it's fun. Like, everybody's on this head. Why? Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I agree with her 100%. I just don't. It's just my opinion. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's got their opinion. I just don't think that she is. I think that the fact that her mom gave her paid $16,000 for her prom, and paid $5,000 for some Jimmy Choo heels for her, and a $4,000 rental car, is the exact reason why she clearly has she she's clearly given off a spoiled brat, spoiled rotten energy, and that's just my opinion. And I think if there were some boundaries set on, because it's not just the prom, like, you know, we I'm I and I'm just assuming here, but I mean, it didn't. I'm sure her mom didn't just go from, you know, spending relative, splurging a little bit on her daughter to spending $16,000, on a prom. I'm sure her lifestyle is set that way, and I think it's going to be very difficult for her to cope when she gets on her own, or if and when something happens with her mom's income, right? Um, because I'm to believe that the mom is probably an entrepreneur doing very well. But we all know that has its ebbs and flows. So is her mom going to be able to sustain her daughter's lifestyle for the next 30, 40 years? Cause that's what it's looking like. She just doesn't give the energy that she's going to get out and try and do things on her own. Um, I hope she does. I hope she does. She talks like, like I said, I agree with her 100% on a lot of things she's saying. So she got some sense. So I hope she can transform that into uh some something where she can take care of herself in the future. Again, we all just speculating, and that's just my opinion. But yeah, I still think that she definitely spoiled rotten, and I think a lot of parents that do this are unaware that they are really not doing their children a favor uh, by doing this. But it is what it is, right? Just a fun conversation to have. That's all we're doing. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think. It's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.